Amigos de Lucha Libre Online, ¿cómo están? Yo soy Jorge Cervera y me encuentro aquí en el Media Day de WrestleMania 40 y a mi lado un gran invitado, Ivar. How do you feel here? We're almost to the big day, WrestleMania number 40. How do you feel? How is the energy here in Philadelphia?
The energy is like nothing I've felt before. This really does feel like the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
Yeah, and can you talk about a little bit of Speed? It's possible to saw you on the Speed because we saw Ricochet versus Dragon Lee, and you got great matches versus Ricochet, so maybe it's possible to see you there on the Speed.
So I'm not scheduled for Speed yet, but I am asking about it. Like, I am knocking at the door, let me on Speed, because that is my jam. Like, that's where I want to be. And there's a championship too. I feel like that's right up my alley. I definitely want to be on Speed. Hopefully it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, and a lot of people remember the time on NXT. How you see the new guys, and they will show up on Stand and Deliver. We got new names like Carmelo Hayes, Ilja Dragunov. So how do you saw the new guys were coming to NXT?
I think it's a real exciting time in NXT. There's so much diverse talent. Like no one's the same. Like I feel like maybe before Black and Gold, a lot of the developmental guys would come up and they feel like just cookie cutters of the same mold. But the NXT talent now is very diverse, very different, and very talented. So Stand and Deliver is going to be a very exciting event. It's going to be very exciting to see how things shake up out of it.
Yeah, and well, I want to talk about a little bit because I'm from Mexico, and there's a lucha libre style and all of this.
Of course, I wrestled in Mexico.
Yeah, I know. And so, what memories you got about Mexico? Some wrestlers you got matches over there. So, and you got a favorite wrestler, a luchador, favorite luchador?
Oh, see now, when I was younger, I was a big fan of LA Park. I thought he was awesome. But I loved a lot of those guys, like Psychosis and Damien 666 and Super Colo, and obviously Rey Mysterio Jr. So like I loved when I was younger and I watched WCW and I watched the Cruiserweight division and I saw all these colorful luchadors from Mexico. I loved all of them. Like I love that style. And honestly, for a big guy, I borrow what I can from Lucha Libre to throw into my matches. So whatever I can do. I'm a big dude, so I can't do a lot of it, but I like to incorporate some of that when I can.
Yeah, so that's so cool. So thank you so much for the time for this interview. I really appreciate it. Something you want to say to all the fans in Latin America?
Something in Spanish, and you can say it for me.
Dice que los quiere mucho. Pues no se les olvide seguir Lucha Libre Online. Yo soy Jorge Cervera y les mando un gran saludo. Bye bye.